These two formulas are on your formula sheet. If you look and see at the bottom, they're the two. Actually, you know, maybe it printed out funny, but the way the book, the spacing is and everything, that's not good. This was downloaded from Department of Education for Virginia. But there's two kinds of formulas that you get, right? You get a formula like this, which is called recursive, right? And a recursive formula, we really struggle with this. Like even into pre-cal, when we have to use this kind of notation, we struggle with this a lot. You know, A sub n, meaning the nth term of a sequence, equals A sub n minus 1, which means the term before it, plus the common difference. For example, if I plugged in, let's say 2 for n, I would have A2 equals A1 plus D, which makes sense, right? You're going to find the second term in the sequence, add the common difference to the first term. Ryan, right? You want to sit in the back? Okay, don't sleep in the front row. It's going to bring me down, right? If I want to find the third term in the sequence, I lost it. A sub 3, then I take the second term in the sequence and I add the common difference. That's what a recursive formula does. It finds you a term in the sequence based on the term before it. Sometimes based on more than one term before it, but it's always based on, you know, the relative position of that term. This one here is just saying this is the general case. The nth term is the n minus 1 term plus D. That's just saying it's going to include all of these, right? A4 equals A3 plus D. A5 equals A4 plus D. That's recursive. Right? This is probably the one you use the most. It's called explicit, right? And actually, we don't need to know the term that's right before it to find it. What we need to know are two things, right? A sub n, the nth term in the sequence, is A sub 1. What would A sub 1 represent? The first term in the sequence plus n minus 1 times D. And D is the common difference. So as long as you know the first term and the common difference, then you can find any term in the sequence. You just plug in the value of n that you want. And we'll do that in the next example, and you'll see how it works. So, you know, this when it comes up, you know, people have a lot of trouble with that. Just the notation, just trying to see what does it mean when we say A with a subscript of n minus 1. It just means the term that came before that term in the sequence. And it makes sense that we know that we just add the common difference to get the next term. So that's how you go from that term to that term.